Hey everybody, it's State Representative Jim Nash. We are down in New Ulm, Minnesota today on a cold January day, and we are here at the Schell Brewery, the oldest brewery in the state of Minnesota. They make two great beers. They make Grain Belt, which they bought recently, but they also make Shells. This is just a great place. And here's the odd thing about Shells, is they are one of a few breweries in the state that can't sell their beer in a growler or a vessel to the people who want to stop by to the gift shop that's just right over here, who might be coming down to do a tour. And I'm still trying, and have a lot of colleagues here, to change the liquor laws of the state of Minnesota to be friendly to the manufacturers and friendly to the people who want to buy their craft. And we're still trying, we're going to be trying, and hopefully you can help us by putting some pressure on some of your elected officials to change these laws that really haven't appreciably changed since 1940s. So join us for this tour. We appreciate you coming along for the ride.
The way the law is written right now, if you are under 250,000 barrels, you can have a tap room. We just want that to be the litmus or the benchmark for growler sales as well. It doesn't really make sense that 250,000 barrels you can have a tap room, but 20,000 you can sell growlers. There's 8,000 breweries in the country, and 5 of them can't sell growlers, and 5 of them are in Minnesota.
So you'll get somebody from, I live in Carver County, I'll drive down here, I'll do this, and let's say you've got something that you don't normally distribute on tap, and you could fill a growler. I'm not going to come back from Carver County to buy that. I'm going to say, this is fantastic. I would love to see this in the retail store. I'm sure you had that conversation as well.
Yep. It's just a matter of adhering to that kind of consumer preference. When consumers come here, they want to try a beer that maybe we don't make normally. When they want to take it with us, they say, oh, we can't do it. They're confused. And at the end of the day, that's who we're kind of beholden to, is the consumers.
I have a copy of the book in my office at the Capitol. It's the liquor laws of 1948 in the state of Minnesota. If you do a side-by-side comparison, and yes, I am that nerdy, I've done it, the liquor laws have changed hardly at all in that time frame. Yet, the way people consume, the way they want to go out and make it a social event to go to a brewery, the marketplace has been gravitating towards more of a handcrafted reaction to individual inputs. And we need to change the laws to actually reflect the fact that people are consuming and thinking about this in a different way. And we've beaten this horse again and again and again to say that no one loses if this succeeds. So what's holding us back?
One of the things that hamstrings us here is we have regional and national competitors coming into Minnesota from outside of the state that have the ability to do a lot of innovation and R&D within their own breweries. And having the ability to sell growlers gives us that extra step in innovation, so we can have the right beer and the right packaging right in the market eventually when it goes. We have beers like Axeman, kind of the same story. We did a very small batch at the brewery. We had an Oktoberfest party, and it way oversold what we thought. Now it's one of our best-selling beers. It's considered the #1 American IPA in the country. If we had more opportunities to get that in front of consumers in a growler, it gives us more opportunity for innovation and to increase overall beer sales and compete with those regional and national breweries coming into the market.
It's about having parity and equality within the brewing community. We're saying, look, treat everybody the same. Everybody can be capped at 750 barrels right now. We just want the ability to do what in Fulton's case, we have 3 breweries within walking distance. We want customers that are coming to our brewery with their growlers in hand to leave with a growler if they choose to from our brewery.
We're just finishing up the tour here at Schell's Brewery, and I'm going to buy a sweatshirt, and I might buy a hat or another hat and a mug. But you know what I can't buy right here? I can buy all this stuff, but I can't buy a growler. And that's why we need to change this law, because they should be one of the biggest breweries that are able to sell a growler. They're only one of 5 in the country that can't, and that's why we have to change this law. So again, you can buy all this great stuff here, and I encourage it, but you can't buy a growler. Help us free the growler.